Charlie Kirk was unalived for speaking the truth. When I hear people say this, I wonder which of the following Charlie Kirk statements they believe are truths. Like when he called Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. awful and said that he was not a good person, or when Kirk claimed that Jewish organizations are the largest financial contributor to anti-white causes. In July, when Kirk said he was done talking about the most notorious offender of our time, Jeffrey Epstein, or when he said that Michelle Obama, Joy Reid, Sheila Jackson Lee, and Ketanji Brown Jackson, all black women with 8 college degrees between the 4 of them from Harvard, Princeton, NYU, Yale, and UVA, when he said that these black women do not have the brain processing power to be taken seriously. He said that the passing of the Civil Rights Acts in the 1960s were a huge mistake. He called transgender identity a cancer from the pits of hell. Juneteenth, a holiday marking the enforced end of legal chattel slavery in the United States, was called by Kirk an anti-American racial complaining day for blacks. Kirk denied the statistic that 1 in 5 women would be in her lifetime because they are lying about being, according to him. He has platformed the Great Replacement theory, which is a cornerstone of white nationalism. He shares the Christian nationalist belief that the United States is a Christian nation and should be made to stay that way. Like when he supported leveraging Bible verse Leviticus 20:13 into law, which calls for the execution of queer people, saying this verse is God's perfect law when it comes to sexual matters. A 14-year-old girl asked for Kirk's advice on going to college, and he said that her first priority really should be to get married. Charlie Kirk was a husband, and my thoughts and prayers are with his wife and his children. I can only imagine the pain that they are going through. Charlie Kirk said he can't stand empathy, and he thinks empathy is a new age term that does a lot of damage. So the empathy that I feel for his family is likely more than any empathy he would have felt for mine. And I can only imagine the pain of Palestinian people who have been forced to see their families shot, blown up, and starved. Though Charlie Kirk said that he didn't believe that Palestine existed and he supported Israel's ongoing in Gaza. Kirk claimed that black people were more lawful in the 1940s, with no mention of the lynching of the Great Migration and Jim Crow eras. Some of the most formative moments of political violence in our nation's history. Now, do not misunderstand me. I do not bring up Charlie Kirk's statements to justify his, and I do not believe that people should be made to fear sharing their thoughts and opinions for fear of murder. I have lived and worked on college campuses for the last 15 years of my life. You will never hear me advocate for a school by demanding that people speak kindly of Charlie Kirk and that they wait to share their criticisms until more time has passed. We run the risk of trying to rewrite history in real time by creating a rhetoric that his own rhetoric was not violent. It was. As I stated in the beginning, this post is made to question the notion that Charlie Kirk was simply for speaking the truth. So I ask again, which of these so-called truths that Charlie Kirk has spoken do you feel are true? Which were you maybe unfamiliar with, and which do you reject? Sources for each claim I've made in this video are available on my page at the place where those sorts of things go.